Hey everybody, so today we're going to be talking about just our geometric terms. These are the foundational terms that make up everything we're going to be talking about throughout geometry. So to start off, there are three undefined terms in geometry: point, line, and plane. These are undefined because we literally cannot define them. They go on forever and ever, so we can't measure them. A point describes a specific location. It just doesn't have any size. So if you think about points on a map, when you're, putting directions into your phone, it'll show the little location where you are. That location doesn't have size, it doesn't have area or dimension or anything like that, but it is your exact location. So that's what a point is. And we label points with capital letters. So you're always going to see a point with a capital letter next to it. A line is made up of an infinite number of points and it extends infinitely far in opposite directions. So these arrows on the end of our line, that's what lets us know this is a line, and that's telling us this is going to keep going on and on and on forever and ever and ever. It's never going to end. So we name lines by the letters that are on them. So you pick any two letters on the line, and that's how we name them. So this could be JI or IJ, and we're drawing a little line over it. So you're going to draw a little line with the two arrows over it. That's letting us know that this is line JI or line IJ. You might also see it written by a cursive or italicized lowercase letter. And then over here we have line EA or line AE. A line segment. Segment means portion or part. So a line segment is part of a line. And it has two endpoints. That's what these little points here are. And we name line segments the same way we name lines. So just pick any two letters on them, JI, IJ, and then we're just drawing a little line over it with no arrows or anything. That's letting us know this is a line segment. So this says line segment JI or line segment IJ. And then if it has nothing over it, that's the distance between. So this is saying the distance between J and I is equal to 2 centimeters. Down here, we have our line EA or AE. We can also measure the distance between EA, and that's equal to 1 centimeter with this ruler here. You could also talk about specifically line segment EA, and that would be just talking about this little chunk right here, not the whole line that's going on forever, just that little bit in between E and A. A ray is part of a line. It starts at an endpoint and extends infinitely in one direction. We can only name rays. They always start at their endpoint, and then they're going to continue through a point. So this is ray AE and only ray AE. Ray EA would start at point E and go on forever through A. And with rays, I just think of a ray of sunshine. It starts at the sun and then it continues on forever and ever and ever in one direction. An angle is just two rays that have the same endpoint. That endpoint, so in this case, A and I, are called the vertex. So these are the vertices. And you can see we have ray AF, ray AE. Here, it looks like they're just drawing the line segment, but theoretically, this would go on forever. This is line segment JI or IJ, line segment IK or KI. And then to name angles, you're just naming them. I think of naming it like how you would trace it. So we would trace this as EAF, or I could trace it FAE. You can also name them by the vertex, or if there's a number without the degree symbol, you can name it by that number. So we have EAF, FAE, angle A, angle 1. This little symbol right here means angle. Same thing here, JIK, KIJ, angle I, or angle 2. Now, when you measure an angle, we usually write that as M angle 1. This M is not pronounced M. This is the measure of angle 1 is equal to 80 degrees. The measure of angle 2 is equal to 100 degrees. Or we could just say angle 1 or just say angle 2. But that M means measure. Don't say M. Say measure of. And then all of these are going to be on a plane. And a plane is just any flat surface. They theoretically extend infinitely in all directions, but most of the time in geometry, when we're looking at planes, we're looking at just a flat surface. So you might be looking at a shape, a particular shape, or you're looking at the XY coordinate plane, which is where we graph all of our points. And then with planes, you just pick any 3 points. You need 3 points to create a shape, so you need 3 points to define a plane. You might also see them in a cursive capital letter. So lines, sometimes you'll have a cursive lowercase letter. With planes, you might have a cursive uppercase letter. And that's it for the geometric terms, our little foundational terms that we'll be using in this course. See you soon.